Hello everyone and welcome back to Elohim Eternal 2. Alright. Last had us doing some missions too. I'm in reconnaissance. Let's see, just what those Pluromans are up to, shall we? I want to purchase some stuff for these guys. Because we have a lot of blank cores. Like, I feel like the game really wants me to use them. It's weird though, because I'm pretty happy with what they're at right now. Unless, like, straight up upgrades are here. Like, is that a straight up upgrade? Elios. Oh, yeah, we're starting to get, like, plus models of these. ARPR. Okay, get an ARPR plus. Don't have that. Attack AA, ARAD. Attack AA, ARAD. Attack PA, ARHP. Very nice. We can get more programs too. I want to get some elemental stuff on these guys. What's this boost again? Health, defense, and defense. Okay, so as long as we get something defensive for you. You have less Aether defense. The more health probably makes up for it. And we got boosters. Do we have booster pluses now? Yeah, we have booster pluses. Agility, HP, AP. They're the same. Techniques. And programs. Alright, regenerate. Regenerate all. Scan shield. Regenerate all, scan shield. We don't have repair and burst yet. Okay, so we have a good sense of good spread there. Then finally, programs. Not programs. Astro techniques. So these are just things you buy, right? I'm gonna get another breaker. Okay. One of you already has breaker. You do. I'm gonna teach, Electro. I can only have 4 on it at a time. Okay. I kind of want to keep charge on at all times, right? Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Sometimes I think we must be out of our minds for taking on Pleroma, especially after the time of tribulation. But if we don't do something now, it's only a matter of time before the Pleromans end Shermer for good. They don't see us as people, they see us as insects. I am surprised you can leave the base. I still remember the battle where we managed to stop the Merkaba. It was hard won. We even had Azars back then. But even if this was a victory, it was a small one. The time of tribulations was far, far worse. You can leave the HQ? Huh. You, Judas, are cut off from drinking. I got an earful this morning from Simon. Laz and Simon really care about you guys, can't say I blame them. If not for you guys, the Zealots would be nothing. What kind of supplies are these? Half of the food is expired. We continue like this and the Pleroms will be the least of our problems. I'll go buy some fresh fruit and bread. I hope when we come back here later, this room is stocked. That'd be some good, like, progression. World building? Character growth, but for, like, a location? I don't know. I'm not sure what you'd call that, but it'd be cool. You are officially Zealots. On behalf of myself and the others, I want to thank you for your service so far. I'm ready for the next mission. You bet your ass I am. Your next mission is to infiltrate an old abandoned Pleroman research facility. Why was it abandoned? I can't say I know. Perhaps they moved the research to another facility, or there was some accident that forced them to abandon it. Either way, it'll be a good chance to see what the Pleroman are researching in case we need to combat it at our next assault. Wouldn't John have that information? You would think so, but no. John was involved in Azar research and manufacturing, same as his father, Zacharias, and the famous Baptist Anne. My father, Caiaphas, has other research that he does that no Baptist involved in Azars knows about. So that's where you three come in. I've marked the location on your map. I don't anticipate you'll run out of any into Roman soldiers, but you might run into some monsters or archons. Got it, thank you, Les. Good luck, and remember, if you need to switch gear with Simon or I, speak to Simon. Oh, that's why we can leave the HQ now. Okay. Not the prison. Here we are. Lass wasn't kidding when he said this facility was abandoned. I wonder what happened here. It's an absolute disaster. Kinda like your apartment, Judas. Har. Why just leave it like this? Who's going to come here other than Pleromans? They probably thought it was fine to leave it as is. Why waste the manpower? Still, it reeks. Yeah, like blood. Let's keep our guard up. Pleromans may have left this place, but who knows what they left behind. Oh yeah, since the Azar stuff upgraded, no, it's still just refined, okay. Still need a heavy weapon for you. Amplifiers. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, we don't have beta stuff yet. I'm gonna get a note up real quick. Okay. Defend, guard, strike. Just to remember, because that's like a lot of stuff. Defend. Shoot. Race. Oh, whoa, whoa, did not mean to open Task Manager. Okay, one striker, one shooter, two defenders, one guard, one racer. Oh yeah, you can probably sell these too. Sell all the alpha stuff. I doubt we're gonna need these either. Oh yeah, you can just straight up buy more cores. Man, we've done a lot of menuing in this episode. I think it'll be worth it. What the? Test tubes? Are the Pleromans growing Archons? I thought that glowing triangle was like some kind of eye. Soldier boots. Physical attack, physical defense, and agility. Oh my god, dude, I still love your enemy design. Lots of dark weaknesses. I really like the whip. Ah, found a key card. Link core. My god, what is that? Umbra. All enemies of dark damage. Maybe fire would be better to put on here. Yeah, because then I'd be striking some weaknesses at least. Ooh! Hold on, what is your adaptness? The more adaptness. That's on Judas. You're the physical attack guy, so I'm kind of inclined to swap these two. Yeah, because adaptness is your second highest stat. Put that on you instead. You're good for support. Or no. You're good for like raw magic damage. I don't feel like we need to use that very often, but oh my god, this game is making me think. Hold on, well, yeah. Blank core. Archons. Normally, a human becomes an Archon in one of two ways. Either the will of the Demiurge turns him into an Archon. This can happen at any time to any individual regardless of social status, though is thankfully rare. Or two, an individual suffers from such toxic stress that his body transforms into the monster we call an Archon. By ancient records so old they date back to the time of Empress Zephora, suggests there was a race of Archons that had walked Kanoma. They were like gods, and some of these humans revered them as such. It is even stated that these Archons believed in the one true Nomad, that we humans learned of the Monad from these Archons. Perhaps what we call Archons now are not the same as those living, breathing gods of ancient times. Archons that believed in the one true Nomad? That's gotta be fake. No way would Sephora be hanging around with a bunch of Archons. Oh, an actual darkness weakness. If you're on fire, they'll kill you. Shooter X Racer Amp Beta? What? I mean, yeah, I figured it would do something like that. What a name, though. You're getting more out of magical attack. Oh. This must be one of the key cards. Oh. Huh? This place gives me the creeps the further we go in. I've got a bad feeling. Okay. I got a new weapon, too. Confractus. Confractus breaks an enemy shield and buffs the user's attack. It buffs attack. Oh no, Aether attack. Ooh, more adaptness, though. Ooh. That's redundant. That actually raises AP, which is kind of rare to get items that do that. You don't need 2 dark attacks. I'm really curious how much this is going to do. Ooh, oh, that's getting real broken. The subject has been through, the subject has been through incredible turmoil. It's a miracle that she hasn't mutated into an Archon. Perhaps she can't. She was born on the other planet, the one called Iden. Perhaps there is a sickness on Konoma, a sickness within us, that puts us at risk of becoming Archons. But the same can't be said for those who reside on Iden. Are these children of the Demiurge? Are they the children of the Demiurge? That would make sense. There must be a way to transform Archons and take control over their minds. We could use them against the Demiurge. The power of Archons far surpasses that of any normal human. Some Archons can even go toe-to-toe with Azars. Nicodemus Castor... Nicodemus Castor wants the subject for himself. He says he can twist her into a demon. Those were his exact words. No one knows much about Nicodemus, but his eyes, they are so cold and bottomless. I have done terrible, unspeakable things to this facility, but that man scares me more than anything I or any of my colleagues have done. Who is Nicodemus Castor? Never heard of him. He sounds sick in the head. Sana? Recovers the health of all allies. That sounds good. Okay. Oh. Ironically, the, normal-looking crates blend in more, because the maps in this game are a lot more gray. Also, whose brain is that? Why is it, in a hot pink liquid? Okay. We got some kind of boss or encounter coming up, so I think we'll make a save here. I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.